Maybe he caught a whiff of it already. And he was like, is there something you need to tell me? And the kid's like, oh, yeah, I got some weed in the car. He goes, I know, I can smell it.
See, they already on freeze. They said, who is the new Cholo?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Somebody said my hat is truffle butter brown.
Ooh.
What?
Truffle butter brown. There it is, yeah.
I see y'all chat room, motherfuckers. But
These
no, I
niggas
want
are
to
disrespectful.
Little mofos.
I want to say this about Taraji's son. You know what I'm saying? I met Taraji. Taraji, you know what I'm saying? Taraji, good peoples, man.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
good peoples, but not just saying this to Taraji's son. I'm also saying this to all the women. I mean, because this could happen even if you had a father. But I just really feel like when there's no man of the house to answer to for that bullshit, because it's too much at stake to bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, stop saying you don't need no man. You need a man to help you raise, especially these boys, because that was some hoe ass shit that little boy did if the officer didn't bring that bullshit to him.
He sure did not. It was ridiculously.
And then in typical mom fashion, no disrespect to the mothers out there, but there's always an emotional overreaction. You want to overprotect the kid.
Right away, you think that you're kid, not my kid. Well, this was her apology. If you want me to read it, she said.
Hold on, but Big Wiggins said the UStream is drowsy like Bill Cosby victims.
Yeah, if they didn't log on, if they didn't log on to the chat room earlier, they didn't get the notice because we let them know because we already knew that it was kind of janky today. It keeps dropping.
Why is it janky?
We have no idea, man. Messing with it all, yeah.
Is there another option besides UStream to run our shows?
Watch the chat room will tell you.
Yeah, they know.
Well, goddamn it, it's about time to get rid of UStream if this shit ain't working.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
Yeah, so we're going to have to do. But anyway, in case you get this message, you guys, that, we're aware that the Ustream is.
Darlene got truffle butter on the router.
You know what? Disgusting bastards. All right. Well, anyway, really quick to end that story, Taraji's apology, here it is. She said, immediately, and I mean within minutes, after the video aired on the news, she said, I'd like to publicly apologize to the officer and the Glendale Police Department. A mother's job is not easy, and neither is a police officer. Sometimes as humans, we overreact without gathering all of the facts. As a mother in this case, I overreacted, and for that I apologize. Thank you to that officer for being kind to my son. Love, Taraji P. Henson.
You gonna send him back to USC, or you
right?
gonna?
Are you gonna buy?
What's happening?
How old is he?
20.
Young man shit.
That's some shit.
And his father has passed away, if you guys aren't aware. His father died when he was young, really young.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's why you got them pills.
You know.
Well, I'm just saying. When your dad passed while you young, it sounds fucked up, but it sounds fucked up. But like, man, listen, man, that's part of what the show is about. Depression.
Yeah,
We're going to talk about depression today.
Okay, but
when your dad passed or if your dad just vamp out your life, I think it's better to have not even known your dad. When you a certain age and your father go away, you know what I'm saying?
Especially depending on.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know
That
about
puts us
that.
in LeBron
We can talk about that.
territory.
We can talk about that. Not LeBron.
Now, he had
territory.
Ritalin on him, right?
Ritalin, yeah.
Stupid, right?
Was LeBron father ever around?
Hyperactivity, but it wasn't his.
Well, it was his.
That's what we need to find out.
You know, it was in his
Google was the
possession.
nigga ever there for LeBron. No, what else you got, D?
Anyway, okay. There were the iHeartRadio Awards this weekend.
What?
Jamie hosted it. Yeah, the iHeartRadio had an awards. That's what they do nowadays. Like a lot of these companies, whenever they're new and they want to expand their, the audience, they throw these whatever phony, weird award ceremonies, right? So they spend all this money and they throw this big award ceremony, and it's their second one. They threw it in Las Vegas, and Jamie Foxx hosted it. And apparently everybody doesn't agree with the opening of the show. I don't know if you guys heard about what he said. He made fun of Bruce Jenner.
What did he say? Tell us what he said
I'll tell
exactly.
you what he said, because the reason I'm going to get to that is
hysterical.
because Bruce Jenner's son, by his first wife, wants to knock Jamie out.
How?
That's what his son's supposed to say.
Got a picture of
Good
his
job,
son.
kid.
Okay, so his son Noah. So what did Jamie say? Where is that again?
He ain't want to knock that bitch out Bruce Jenner married, who made that motherfucker be like, fuck it, I'll become a bitch.
Damn.
Well,
That's what happened.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you got it. You got that. one.
You fighting the wrong motherfucker.
Okay, so here it is.
Beat up your mom.
Right.
Damn
Okay, so this is one of his
I
first.
tried.
Okay, what Jamie said was he joked that Bruce will be coming up to perform. Right, it's a music award show. So he said that we have Bruce Jenner in the house. Bruce is here. He'll be performing a his and her duet all by himself.
Right. That's funny.
Wait,
That's-
what did he say after?
And then he
There's
said the
more.
thing about the balls. Yeah, and he said something about what is it? I didn't catch that. 'Cause
He said, "I'm just kidding. I'm busting your
I'm
balls."
just your balls. Oh, while you have them. Or something
While you
like
still
that.
have
While you
'em.
still have them.
That's funny.
That's wait.
and true.
So here we go.
Jokes.
Now
How
you
can a motherfucker who cross-dress
Complain.
get mad when somebody bring it up?
Well, here's the thing.
Bruce Jenner is
Not even
turning
just
into a woman.
cross-dress, but anybody who allows himself to be put out there like that family. You know what I'm saying? For publicity, for pay, you're open. You're open season for everybody. So
Motherfuckers gonna talk shit about me, and I'ma laugh right with them.
Right.
Cause if I don't know you, the fuck.
Yeah.
Long as I ain't out with my family and you like, hey, yo,
You
pussy
just
ass
respect
nigga,
the
then I'm
vibe,
like,
right.
hey, player, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
Right.
Well, you
But
want to hear
Bruce-
what the son said? Oh,
But if
you're
I'm
gonna
out with
die.
my family and I got a wig on, I may expect motherfuckers to be like, look at this goof ass nigga with a wig on with his girl.
Oh my
You got on lip gloss and rouge. Niggas is gonna come for you.
That nigga nuts bleed once a month.
Okay, you want to hear what the son said?
This nigga got a sack skeet every month. Go ahead.
Let me tell you what the son said. Okay, so that's the kid. All right, so anyway, the son now has said, I think he's just copying Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart is taking all of his movie opportunities. He's copying him. Man's on a roll, and Jamie Foxx is on the way down. This is the word of Bruce Jenner's son talking about Jamie.
Sound like a bitch. Go
And he
ahead.
Right.
said Kevin Hart's got his mojo going, so he's got to copy what's working right now. His name's Bert. He said of Kevin Hart, who reportedly joked or poked fun at Bruce Jenner during Justin Bieber's Comedy Central roast. So Kevin made a joke about Bruce Jenner and the daughter was there. So this kid has been heated since that thing was recorded. So now he's saying about both of them. This is what he said about Kevin.
This is what Bruce Jenner's son said about Kevin.
About both.
When he
Kevin
found out
and Jamie
Kevin was talking about his dad too.
as well. Right. Here we
I'm
go.
talking about your dad too, so I want to hear my shit.
Okay, so then the kid, the Bruce Jenner's son. I think I gave Chris a picture of him. He said that Kevin Hart did it in front of my sister Kendall Jenner. He got lucky. He can make jokes about my dad all he wants, but he can't make jokes in front of my sister and make my sister feel awkward. Had I been there at the event, I would have charged the stage, he predicted. If security would get, this is funny, if security would have got to me before I could get to him, I would have thrown something at him.
Man, let me tell you something, dude. My homeboy Terry, who is Kevin's security, would have beat your ass. You wouldn't have made it. Soon as you was up in the air, you wouldn't have landed, motherfucker.
Well, let's
He
look at
talking tough and your dad gay.
That's
That means
him.
you probably
That's
got.
the son.
Look, so who ass he gonna whoop?
Look, Stone Cold Steve Austin might whoop somebody's ass. I mean,
Yeah, no.
here's the thing.
It's his dad. I mean,
Here's the thing.
It's his dad.
This-
I don't know.
His
Look at
dad-
him. He got that anvil chin.
Okay. Well, he can have that anvil chin, motherfucker. You come up here because I'm doing my job, motherfucker.
I'm just
Your
saying-
dad, what about, do you ever fight your dad for wearing that
Yo.
bitch shit?
Yo, man, exactly.
You got to get this dude a break, and I'll tell you why.
Wow.
He's angry.
Because he's angry.
Angry.
Like, damn, my dad is
Put
turning into a
yourself in his
woman.
position.
Your dad gonna get your ass whooped too.
Oh, you know what?
I'm just talking how motherfuckers really gonna talk. If he run up on any one of them motherfuckers, Jamie Foxx,
You and
Kevin
your
Hart, them
mother
motherfuckers ain't
shoot
never by themselves. You gonna get stomped out. You gonna be eating Wheaties in the hospital through a motherfucking
Mashed up.
right. He gonna be eating Wheaties soup.
That's funny.
Right. Hey, my dad gonna have to cool out because I can't take this shit.
Well, you know what? Okay, stop. Oh, okay, let me keep going. Okay, well, speaking of comedians that are getting in hot water, The Daily Show, right? I don't know if you guys ever heard of or watched The Daily Show before, but they were looking for someone to replace Jon Stewart. So they found this fella named Trevor Noah, and he's mixed. So everybody was all excited, like, oh, we got a mixed guy from Europe, right?
He looks like Chow Young fat.
He's from South Africa.
South Africa, but
Yeah.
he's mixed, right? He's half
He's
white.
funny. Yeah, and I'm
He's pretty
mixed
funny.
too.
He's
So
European.
what about it? What?
That's right.
And
What's your background?
my mother is black and white, and my father is white and black. So I am
Jesus,
black and
what?
white and white and black.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nigga, double biracial.
No, but people
Two
actually-
half-breeds got together there, the
All that
motherfucker.
a black and white card deck shuffle on top.
Look at that motherfucker. He
I'm
looks
Wait.
so conforming.
Okay, well he's getting sweated now. Now mind you, he just took over that position. Everybody was all excited. They're like, oh, he's not bad looking. He's maybe okay. He's a comedian from Europe. All right, here we go. So they start digging back to a lot of his earlier tweets that other people weren't aware of. So in other words, if you see something like I
He
didn't
took pussy like Bill Cosby?
know.
Oh, okay, go ahead, my
Anyway, like I didn't know anything about this guy, right? So a couple of people were like, oh no, not him. So of course they had problems with things that he was making. Now they started reposting some of his old material. For that, right? But they didn't know about it. So now he's immediately just days after they start bringing up, oh, this guy is anti-Semitic, misogynist.
What do anti-Semitic mean?
Anti-Jews.
What?
Hates the Jews.
Whatever, yeah, but that's their thing. Anyway, he's 31, right? So this is the thing. They brought up some of his Twitter history. And also they said that not only is he anti-Semitic, but also he gets on women. And so they're saying that they're not sure of his taste level. Now, these are people that are just watching, right? Like so-called fans of the show. Now they're upset with this guy because they looked at his Twitter history. Well, here you go. So some of the things he said, tell me. First thing is that they went back to see some of his old tweets, and this is what he said about when Dr. Dre got the Apple deal, right? Dre deal. So when Apple gave the deal to Dr. Dre, it went through. This guy Noah ended up tweeting at that time. Behind every successful rap billionaire is a double as rich Jewish man. Hashtag Beats by Dre.
That's funny.
That is pretty funny. See, there you go.
It's true.
There you go. Right? So
I've
that-
seen Duke before. He gets it
He's
in.
pretty funny, right?
He's funny. He gets it
Is
in.
he?
Yeah, he's original. He's funny. He's honest with his perspective. I give him props. And I've seen him in mixed rooms. Hard body look.
So he's taking
So
it,
he's
right?
good.
Okay. Well, look,
handles it.
he has to be good because everybody and their mother wanted that position.
Beats by Dreidel.
Everybody wanted it. Everybody wanted that. So another one, really quick. Okay, that was that one where people thought that that was a stereotype, borderline anti-Semitic. They said. So then he shot back at those people that made a comment about that tweet. He shot back. Oh, there's only one rap billionaire representing the mobile Dr. Dre. How is this a stereotype? Are you being serious right now, people? He said, and then he said, are you, and then he said, who's calling this racist crap? Are you drunk? This is racist too. Jimmy Iovine, he's richer than Dr. Dre. That's a fact. I don't need fans like you. He a little hard. All right, Noah.
He's from South Africa. He's a Mandela
He
child.
don't care. I don't care.
Have you ever been? Anybody in here ever been to South Africa?
No, but I know a lot of South Africans that live here now.
I heard it's the suburb of Africa.
Pretty much, yeah.
They made it. They made it where Caucasian people can enjoy it. They ain't got to run out there and hunt their food and catch it. They got Burger Kings and cancer out there
Oh
now.
my God.
Yo, they got 3 races that they consider. They have
consider.
black,
Afrikaans.
which is color, and white. The black and white, that light black, they made it a whole nother race there. And it's
So if you're not African, as in a dark African,
From there, right?
no, they consider
The whites are called
they're like-
Afrikaans.
yeah, Afrikaans, whatever. They've been listen, they've been-
Afrikaan, they are cons.
right?
Yeah.
And they didn't just start raping it recently. I mean, it's been raped and been there so long that they consider themselves just as African as the dude they standing next to.
Freeze, I did a comedy show at UCLA, and this Caucasian boy, you know, he said, "Hey, I'm South African." I said, "What is a South African? Somebody who's not African?"
Right.
Did you put? Did you say South African to make it sound a certain way?
Yeah.
Well, what is a South African? This motherfucker got mad because I put him on the spot. He didn't try to fight because I'd have beat his ass, but it was at a comedy show.
Well,
I got mad when he said, "Oh, I'm a South African." What is the fuck is a South African?
Yeah, you
Right.
left or not.
You
Right.
fucking thief. You a thief. You a fucking thief who lived in Africa. Call it out for who
Diamond
you really
recipient.
are. Right.
Right.
Well, you know,
Diamond recipient. Right. You're a diamond jacker.
well, you know, Gil Scott Heron used to say L.A.'s like Johannesburg. Freedom ain't nothing but a word.
Wow, that was a dope ass rhyme right there, Bobby. That
shoot.
shit was deep in the motherfucker.
All right. Well, the last thing about
God
him, well, see, I think they know what they're doing because I'm probably going to tune in and watch the show every now and then just to see what he says. But anyway, the last tweet that they claim that was mean or whatever that people had problems with was about a year ago. He said something to the fact that he did a show, he did a stand-up or whatever, and then he said, "Oh, it's the weekend, by the way. Oh, people are gonna get drunk, and the girls are gonna think I'm sexy." And he said, "Fat chicks everywhere will think that."
That's a light skinned joke.
He's a comedian.
He's a comedian.
What? Listen, man. He's a comedian.
Hey, so,
Easy.
And I think that he's going to be able to keep his job because he fits the bill. He just has to.
Somebody's like, look, we got a funny, edgy Don Lemon. He looks just like Don Lemon.
Oh, he don't talk like Don
He's
Lemon.
not from this country. No, that's
I
the
haven't heard his
twist.
voice.
No,
I'm
That's how
curious
we
now.
win.
Oh my
He gonna have a
God.
problem.
Already proven.
I hope he don't talk like Don Lemon.
He's not. He gonna have a problem.
Does he
because-
talk like Don Lemon?
He
No,
doesn't
no.
talk.
They already said
Not
he's
the talk,
he's
the
misogynistic.
look. You
which means
understand
he's
what I'm
all
saying?
man. He gonna have a problem.
Okay.
He gonna have a big problem.
See, I don't like when men like Don Lemon. Look at all the black anchors on CNN. That's all I got to say. They all get that moist ass atmosphere around them. They gotta put the dryers on the chairs when them motherfuckers get up, so that the motherfucking semen and water can evaporate. God damn it! I don't like when men like that just get to give their opinion on TV. I'm like, who the fuck is you? You like
Semen and
Dookie.
water.
Right.
Men who hunt Dookie should not be able to represent us on television.
Dookie Hunter.
Dookie hunters.
Here we go.
They can't be honest. You know, they can't say on television, you know, like we fall in love with a woman, we'll be like, this is my wife or this is my lady. I love her. I care about her. If they speak honestly, they would say, the day I smelled his ass,
Oh, Jesus.
I knew we was going to be together forever. But they can't say it. They can't say it because it won't be right, but that's what it be. Like, we like the certain scent of the woman we find and be with. They like the scent of the ass. Like, even though it's doo-doo, even though it's dookie, I like his
It's
dookie.
that hint of doo-doo in Irish Spring.
Right. God damn it. That room need a fan in it, regardless.
That nigga.
Whenever two
Exactly.
men are in a relationship, the landlord should be like, no pets, and if y'all together, y'all got to put a fan in this motherfucker.
And another thing, if I ever see the windows not open, you're out.
That's a good one.
God damn it.
That's funny.
And let's say, I know I'll never get a chance to be the host of a show like that because I have met the people at Comedy Central, and they cool. One of them, I think, is a gay man. And when he first met me, he was a little apprehensive. I was like, hey, man. He was like, oh, yeah, I know who
Just
you
paying
are.
the collection
That's what he
location through
said.
you.
But,
Pick up the goods
know
and
you
bring
hate
them
our
back to the
kind.
warehouse.
No,
and I
don't
don't,
anticipate
listen,
any
I
trouble.
don't hate gay people.
That's right.
Let's stop that. But I must not be afraid to joke about the fact that you have a dookie fetish. A dookie fetish is a dookie fetish. I can't say that. That's just like Bruce Jenner. Motherfucker, you got on a wig like a woman. I'm not supposed to say nothing? Come on, man. I'm a comedian.
Exactly.
I'm a
And
comedian,
the
man.
comedians, depression, whatever the fuck.
They want comics to have a protocol about what they could joke about.
Right, and they think it's slick, but
And
it's
it's not
actually,
bad.
it's
It's
what kills comedy. You're killing, the comedy's there for a reason. Always has been there for a reason. It's to relieve the stress of the comedy person.
And the funniest shit is the motherfucking elephant in the room nobody talking about.
Exactly.
Comedy is, freedom of speech personified. There are a lot of people who won't say anything. A comedian, that's what made Richard Pryor great. He talked about
Sweet man.
everything,
Oh, I love
When you see the fat
Joan
bitch,
Rivers pull punches, too.
fat bitch at the table and she got that order of Buffalo Wild Wings. When you see her in Buffalo Wild Wings, everybody is basically trying not to look what she ordered, but they want to know what this bitch finna order.
Like, what is she
This is
doing?
what's happening. But you talk about it, you wrong.
Right.
Oh, but they're gonna talk about it. They're gonna talk about it amongst each other. But if someone walks up to the table that they don't know, that's what they start talking about.
Right.
Well, up until they come, like, look,
If I walk up to
she's
Ellen,
in heaven. Look.
Ellen DeGeneres, and she with a girl who she married to, or whatever the fuck that goofy shit is they do, and I say, y'all can't enjoy each other all month. You know what I'm saying? Am I wrong for that? Am I wrong for that? You can only enjoy this bitch 3/4 of the month, okay? If you enjoy this bitch all month, you a vampire, bitch. You a vampire. God damn it.
No, but seriously, they're,
I'm a
they're
man.
Really,
I can
they're really
enjoy my
killing
woman all
comedy,
month.
right? By being too sensitive, they're really killing it.
Yeah, too sensitive.
If something
yo,
hits you that's like stings you, you just
Right.
go.
You eat blood,
you know,
bitch.
I talk about it. I'm for real with this. He'll tell you what he's saying. This is needed, man. You have to do this. Your grandmother used to. My grandmother used to say, "You remember, you sticks and stones, you break your bones. Words should never hurt you." We live in a society where we let words define who we are. We let words we say, words we receive, beat us up, whoop our ass. Words, back up.
Make us worship words.
We're right.
You motherfucker, like if I say, hey, Holy Ghost, I ain't seen your pussy. Motherfuckers tell me I'm wrong. You said you ain't seen the Holy Ghost, motherfucker. Holy Ghost, what is that? A nigga who got shot who got up? What the fuck is that? I don't believe in shit that I can't see, motherfucker. I'm sorry.
Okay, last but not least, okay, you know the big fight.
Talking about Mayweather versus Pacquiao?
Of course. What other fight? What other fight? Can I say this
Yeah, because they bullshit with them rooms in Vegas.
Okay, well, can we say that your man, Bobby, has spoke out and said
What he shook out his mouth?
he is taking Pacquiao.
That motherfucker got to pay the bill.
What did
Muhammad Ali said
shake out of his
for the
mouth?
fight of the century that he is going, his pick is Pacquiao all the way. They spoke to his daughter, who was representing Muhammad Ali, Rashida Ali, and she said, my dad really likes Manny. He's a huge fan of his. He knows Manny's a great fighter, but it's more about what he does outside the ring. He's such a charitable person. Rashida also says that Manny and her father have been friends for years now, and he even came to Muhammad Ali's 70th birthday party back in 2012.
Listen, listen. I love Muhammad
We
Ali.
have to respect that, brother.
Muhammad Ali did real nigga shit
Right.
back in the day
Yeah.
Right.
when it was everybody was looking at him like he was crazy, and all he was doing was standing up for who he was.
Right.
So I could never be mad at Muhammad Ali for picking Pacquiao. But let me tell you something, boy. That mind will break eventually. I don't give a fuck who you are. Because for him to pick Pacquiao, that's based on him coming to the birthday party.
Well, and there
Well,
is more.
that's what it is because
He was like,
that's
Pacquiao came to
emotional.
my party.
Yeah, that's
goddamn it, I'm
emotional.
picking Pacquiao. Goddamn it.
Pacquiao gonna get his ass whooped. That's all it is to it.
Also,
Yeah.
she said, "Oh God, I'm not looking. I'm not looking." She said, "As for Floyd Mayweather, now this is Rashida."
I
saying
can't even
this.
look at this nigga right now.
This is the daughter. No, that's why I didn't block him. This
Yeah.
is what the daughter Rashida still said. She said that as for Floyd Mayweather, coming from Rashida, she says that her dad respects him as a fighter, but says that he and Muhammad are two very different people. She said, "My dad stood for things. Mayweather, I don't think there's a comparison."
Well, here's the thing.
Fortunately, Muhammad won't be attending the fight in Vegas. She said he's ordering the fight. There's no question he's going to order it. It takes my dad way back to when he was fighting.
They didn't lose, motherfucker.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Neither did he.
A lot of people
He didn't
get
lose.
caught up in
Didn't lose.
the person outside of the ring, and they let that cloud their judgment. It's the same thing that happened with Kobe Bryant. A lot of people don't like Kobe Bryant, but if you just look at Kobe Bryant just as a basketball player, just skills, that motherfucker is probably one of the 5 greatest players ever.
Maybe
If
10.
you just look, it
not
doesn't
5.
matter.
Did you say one of the 5 greatest players
Yeah.
ever?
Yeah,
that is
but my
mine.
point is,
Can't
you
no
look at-
motherfucker who tell the police
See,
his
here we go.
teammate
That's exactly that's
be
my
fucking
point.
these hoes.
That's my point.
We considered
You gotta
great.
illustrate my point.
No,
Get
it
the
don't.
fuck
But-
out of here.
No, it don't.
I'm gonna
Major
go back.
Jenkins
I'm gonna go
is
back.
on the
But
court,
I'm gonna go
right,
back
so,
to
okay.
Mayweather.
Uh-huh.
Inside the ring. I mean, I even saw on what's the thing with Stephen A. First Take. The girl Carrie Champion. The girl Carrie Champion, beautiful woman. I think she's awesome.
She can get
But-
some dick.
But she's picking she's picking Pacquiao because she don't like him. And even Stephen A. pointed it out. Like, well, you want to talk about the domestic abuse and violence and all this different stuff that he's had to deal with or whatever. You want to talk about that. If you take all of that shit away and you look at Mayweather's skill set in the ring, the shit is extraordinary.
I think that
It's
Carrie
extraordinary.
Champion is a very attractive woman, but she obviously needs some dick and guidance because her being able to think independently is making her look like a goddamn fool in front of everybody who got common sense. Bitch, because you don't like somebody, you root against them.
Well, yeah, that's
well,
what happens.
But Corey, Joe just said that you're doing the same thing with
With who?
With Kobe.
With Kobe.
No, he ain't.
I
No.
didn't-
Snitching.
No.
Take all
Okay,
the
here's the-
snitching
okay,
away.
there's
You
two
take the
questions.
snitching away and look
No.
at the game.
And you look at the game.
Kobe won 5 rings with dominant centers.
Everybody won
Okay.
5 rings. Everybody
they
who got
didn't. No,
rings
they
won
didn't.
rings with a
There's-
good team.
there's two questions, and when somebody
Kobe
asks-
played with dominant all-time great
Okay,
centers.
and Jordan didn't.
No,
Jordan got 6 rings.
without anybody other than Scottie Pippen, who's all-time
Other than
great.
Scottie Pippen,
I'm talking
other than
all-time
say
great.
this? Can I
Dennis
say this?
Rodman, they had a whole squad of motherfuckers.
Can I
who
say
were
this
great.
about Michael
Kobe
Jordan?
ain't in top 5.
Michael Jordan got issues. Corey Holcomb got issues. I'm just saying, I put myself in there just to make sure I ain't trying to act like I'm the shit.
Right.
But Michael Jordan was asked by Phil Jackson to come join the Lakers. And Jordan was like, no, I get my own shit, homie. I respect that.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be in there smiling with these hoe-ass niggas who will call his wife and be like, Jordan down here fucking these hoes.
You know,
But
Kobe is a detriment to his team.
But Michael Jordan himself said, out of all the motherfuckers after him, the only motherfucker he's worried about in terms
Worried
of
about?
that's what he said.
Mike
Playing
said
against.
ain't. Mike
He was
said
talking about.
worried?
He said, "I'll beat LeBron. I'll beat this person. I'll beat that person." He said, "I might not beat Kobe."
You would put
That's what he said. I would.
I
Kobe
saw
and
Scottie
LeBron.
Pippen say LeBron.
abuse Kobe.
You-
Abuse him.
Listen, you was you on some cocaine when it was brown.
Yeah. He said
Kobe
Kobe
had
than
the lead.
LeBron.
Kobe went to Denver and he didn't take advantage of the weed. He took advantage of the truffle butter from a hotel bitch. He let a hotel bitch truffle butter fuck him over.
That ain't got nothing to do with his skill set.
It
Right.
does. You have
That nigga's a baller.
Let me tell you something.
Top
Let me tell you
20,
something. You telling me?
Now it's top 20.
oh my
He's
God,
falling
dropped
by the
him 10.
minute.
He dropped him 10.
So you
Now
telling
it's top 50.
you telling me Michael Sam
I don't know nothing about.
getting his ass blew out didn't interfere with his skill set? If Michael Sam asshole was of a normal circumference, he would have made that motherfucking team. But because his asshole is open, it slow him up. Air goes in your ass when you have sex with men, and that make you not run as fast as you would be able to run. So that fucked up his shit. I'm just saying.
Every time he taking a shot, he got an instant wedgie.
Right. Right. When he jump up, if you are a man who get dicks put in your ass, when you jump up, it take longer for you to land than a man who ass is closed when it comes
Parachute
down.
asshole.
Right. When your ass is open, air go in, even though you got on jeans or whatever, that little bit of millisecond stopped him from making the team because his asshole was open. Messes with the arrow.
And then Darlene tries to make it so his arrow. She made him try to make sense. I'm just saying.
No, but okay. So can I?
Take away all the bullshit y'all don't like about these guys, and you just look at their skill set.
No, be
These
specific about the
motherfuckers.
questions.
These motherfuckers are extraordinary.
No, I'm saying, when you gotta be specific when you ask somebody a question. See, the thing is, who do you want to win that fight? Who do you have? Is that no?
Mayweather.
And then there's more questions. Who do you like outside of the ring? And there's another one. Who do you think will win? You see what I'm saying? Like they gotta be
I get what you're
specific
saying, D.
questions, That's
Right.
all.
And the question that really motherfucker needs to be asked is, who the fuck do you think gonna win the fight? Anybody who says anything other than Mayweather is not talking on fighting.
They
They're talking
hoping.
on
And that's-
emotion.
Yeah, they
well,
hoping.
And that's how I
They're
answer
hoping
it. When
that
people
Ma-
ask
that
me,
Manny will
when
win.
people ask me, I say
He
you
has
gotta
no
be specific with
chance.
your answer. I say Pacquiao. I mean,
We're not gonna say
I
he ain't
say
got
Ma-
no chance.
Yeah,
Even
no chance.
Mayweather says he got a
Yeah,
The
chance.
thing
no
is, when you
chance.
answer, you gotta be specific and let
No
the person
chance.
know. too.
Mayweather
Like,
told me
It's boxing.
backstage.
There's always a
Too
chance.
small.
There's always a
Always
puncher's
a
chance.
chance.
Yeah.
like I say,
always
Mayweather's
Too small, man.
pretty much
Always
gonna
a
win it
chance.
probably, but I
Oh,
would love
one-
if Pacquiao.
You ever
won.
heard of a lucky
That's-
punch?
Yeah.
It could be it's boxing.
You
It's
don't
called a
All the
puncher's
time.
chance.
You don't get lucky
A
against
puncher's
Mayweather.
chance. That's
You
Yo,
never know.
you do.
No.
Mayweather's
Yeah.
a human being.
You
Not
never
against
know.
Hey, he's a
Pacquiao.
boxer. You
You
know.
never
Listen,
know.
He got
Mayweather
that.
got
He right.
stole on
He got
by
that.
Maidana, and they make that. And they, can I finish?
Thank you.
But they made
That's
that.
what they don't understand. I was just gonna
No,
say that.
but
When
what
I
I'm
met
saying-
Mayweather backstage at this comedy show, he was getting ready to fight Marquez, the motherfucker who put Pacquiao to
To
sleep.
sleep. Yeah, and beat him 3
I
times.
said, man, homie, you got this? I believe him when he said this. He said, man, I ain't gonna never lose to them little motherfuckers.
No, I believe it too.
Them little motherfuckers, they little. He is a defensive genius. How you gonna beat him?
it ain't happening.
And a defensive genius, footwork, counter puncher.
Then what are you talking about?
What a,
You say he got a chance.
he does have a chance.
None.
Anybody who
Zero.
steps in the fucking ring that's a professional, that's a 5, 6, 8-time champion.
You don't watch YouTube,
got a
Bobby.
motherfucking chance.
Bobby don't watch YouTube when you see them big motherfuckers get dropped by them little motherfuckers who caught him.
I
That's
get
what
that.
I was on the Venice Beach. This motherfucker,
I get that.
you know, Shake and Bake. The
8-time
nigga used to
champion.
have a perm in his hair. He
Yeah.
dead now. He dead now. You know who I'm talking about, though, Freeze?
You know who you talking about. I know dude from
He-
Venice Beach and all of that.
He died. He got stabbed by a homeless dude downtown. That's another motherfucker you don't take for granted. Them homeless motherfuckers, they know how to fight because they out there. But let me say this. I seen Shake and Bake get into an argument with this nigga on the beach. Now, this nigga wasn't no big nigga. Shake and Bake what? 6'5", 6'4"?
Something like
It wasn't a punk shot either. It was.
He caught him, that's all. He caught him. He caught Shake and Bake with that shit. Because Shake and Bake walked up on him,
Ta-da.
and he caught him. And you can see he was trying to fight it, but he was dazed. He fell. He was on his big He's like, and when he came to, we was like, man, don't never let no motherfucker walk up on you like that.
But here's the difference. Floyd Mayweather's not going to get surprised by nothing Pacquiao. Nothing.
I don't believe Pacquiao
Nothing.
has the ability to beat Floyd, even if he takes them steroids that ain't nobody talking about. Ain't nobody said the man wouldn't take the piss test. Said he don't like to get drawn before. Get the fuck out of here. Pacquiao beat them motherfuckers he beat with suspicion behind him. Because he wouldn't
Suspicion.
take the motherfucking goddamn steroid test.
He
And ain't
went-
nobody saying nothing about
He
it.
went from a flyweight to a middleweight and broke people's facial bones. You don't
Well,
carry that
he
kind
did.
of punch from 109 to 147.
Well,
You don't do it.
Floyd Mayweather is taking Manny Pacquiao far more serious than we are.
Well, he take everybody serious.
And that's but the word coming out of that man's camp is he more focused than he's ever been.
I don't know about
Because
that.
That's the
Boxing-
word coming out.
Boxing is an unsanctioned sport. They can bullshit
You never
Floyd.
know.
I talked to Moni
Never
today.
know.
He said the same thing.
They can cheat him. Which
He
is the
don't-
only
if he don't
reason.
beat his ass clear.
That's the only way I see Floyd. Just that surprise decision.
Like they did Larry Holmes
Well,
that
look what
time.
they did with
Yeah.
the Canelo fight.
Because
They
you
said
know why?
Canelo won several rounds when it was clear Floyd beat that motherfucker's
Yeah,
I
ass.
was at that fight. Thank you, Floyd. Man, look, that man hit the rope. He hit the rope. Floyd, stop the rope. Everybody in the ring was laughing. Canelo, a big, strong boy, but he could not keep up with Floyd. And when they was talking, I don't understand Spanish, but that interpreter said the word, couldn't keep up, couldn't catch it, motherfucker. I saw it. I saw it.
Right.
So, whatever the fuck with that Pacquiao shit. I don't dislike Pacquiao. I
Just
believe-
can't beat it.
I want to
like-
see a good
yeah.
fight is all. I want to see a good fight. Don't let it
I
get
don't.
too soon.
I want to see Pacquiao get his ass
Yo,
whooped.
I think he probably.
You know, a lot of people are viewing it too. Sorry.
Floyd is a box.
Yeah.
Understand? He is an artist,
Technician.
technician of the sport of boxing. The sport of boxing. That's what it is. The sport of boxing. Every now and then, a hell of a punch hits that. But if you're a master of the sport of boxing, your defensive game is just as hard as your offensive.
But here's the
Right.
thing that Floyd don't get credit for. Floyd is a fighter. If the technical shit don't work, he will square up with you, man.
You
and
saw
beat
that
you
when
to
he
the
fought
punch.
that last boy.
Yeah.
What is his name? That-
Madonna.
He was bigger. Was he bigger than Floyd?
Oh, yeah, man.
He was bigger than Floyd, and he was just trying to lean, throw elbows,
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
But then by that seventh round, when all that shit get tired, Floyd was like,
Which brings up another point.
I forgot he could fight.
Yeah.
right in front
no,
of
he
us,
can't
man.
fight.
Which brings up a whole nother point. I feel in order for anyone who's going to beat Floyd Mayweather, they first have to beat Floyd Mayweather's workout.
And that's almost impossible.
Anybody who knows Floyd, he be around all that, the bottles and all that shit, but he don't fuck with none of that shit. That's for his niggas. He's like, God, get out. Everybody who been around, I watch carefully. Floyd, and you know who else don't get their credit? Floyd father don't get his credit. Floyd father, the motherfucker who peeped that Pacquiao steroid shit, who peeped that other motherfucker who had the clay in his glove. What's that
who's
motherfucker
that?
name?
Yeah.
Is that, is
Mayorga.
Mayorga.
Dude with the Newports.
Smoking this shit
Right.
while he was training.
Right. This motherfucker beat a motherfucking Titan. What's that boy he beat?
Kodo. Not Kodo.
Kodo.
The
Yes.
boy from
Trinidad.
No.
Kodo.
Was it
the other
Kodo?
Puerto
It's,
Rican boy.
it's Kodo.
No, the
Puerto
guy-
Rican.
No.
He was a Puerto Rican dude, man.
Ain't that his name?
Not Kodo. It was
Not
another.
Kodo, no.
He from Ventura.
Oh, no. You thinking of Vargas.
That's who he made. He
Vargas.
cracked his head wide open with that stuff in his
Yeah.
glove, man.
But look, he did that
Vargas
shit to
is-
Kodo too.
Yeah.
He
met
did that
Kodo
shit. He
bad,
beat Kodo. Kodo had to put that knee down.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
couldn't figure out what was happening.
He was getting with that brick.
And then
yeah.
motherfucking Floyd then was like, that motherfucker got that clay
Yeah.
in that glove. And that motherfucker was busted.
It's
No,
not
that was
clay.
Shane Mosley.
It is the handle from an old.
That was Shane Mosley, father.
No, it was the brother from Philly with the beanie. He made him take them wraps off, man.
Cause I was watching that Kodo fight, man. I was like, I ain't never seen Kodo get whooped like this.
They just
And
start
he
watching
just had to
niggas.
put a knee down for a minute. Like he was like, damn, he fucking me up.
Pacquiao did him like that.
And
With
then
them,
Kodo
with that
came back
shit.
and beat the shit out Marquez. Marquez's eye looked like goddamn minstrel shit. Nigga eye was on his period. Right. We talking this boxing shit.
Hey, man. We
It's
talking
gonna
about
be a hell of a
fighting, man.
fight,
For
though.
real.
It is.
It's about fighting.
Fuck that shit. Hey, Mayweather, you know we fucking all behind you, man. I mean,
100.
It's a couple of people want to see a good fight.
He looking at him. Look at him.
Y'all might be disappointed, man.
So a lot of people root
Fight.
for that is rooting for Manny in much the same way they rooted for Holyfield when he fought Tyson. You know, because Manny's a big Christian. It's a lot of Christian folk. You know,
Manny went in on them homosexuals though.
He's a philanthropist.
What'd he say?
I don't like men wear dress. I hear you. And put wig and makeup. I don't like.
I don't like it.
Don't like that. That's not right. I don't like that.
I bet that don't come up no more.
Don't like dookie seekers.
Don't like
Yeah,
that.
they told him.
I don't like
back-
Dookie.
Oh,
Dookie seekers.
When they look for doo-doo, I say don't like you.
Right. I don't like my rice brown.
Clean. Not
No
doo-
fried rice.
Shit.
Hell no. Fuck that shit.
Hey, one quick fight note. This Saturday on CBS Sports at 12 p.m. Pacific time, Adonis Stevens going to get out. The light heavyweight brother is bringing it.
Oh, Donna Stevens?
He's fighting Saturday on CBS Sports.
Who the fuck that is, Bob?
Hard down that motherfucker. You'll like it.
Gotta get his motherfucking popularity up, goddammit.
No, you'll like it,
He
man.
probably won't though. I don't want to fight him. She a heavyweight?
Light heavyweight. Break your jaw kind of nigga.
I believe you, man. I
Yeah.
know some motherfuckers
Adonis
out here
Stevens,
who
yeah.
don't look like they about that life.
No, he do.
But it was just one motherfucker, man. He was about Zoe Bill. Even though the only thing about him, he had the boom shoulders, but he was Zoe Bill. And they used to have him, he wrestled anybody. They used to bring big, monster-looking niggas from the hood. And them motherfuckers, that was when niggas had street money. Motherfuckers betting $50,000 on the street. $100,000. He finna beat him. Yeah. Man, this motherfucker balled up everybody they brought over there.
Fold him right up, nigga.
Balled him up. Them motherfuckers be like, step out, nigga. Them niggas step out. They be like, I ain't finna die out here for that dope money. Who the fuck is that little nigga? This little nigga, he was
Only in Chicago.
so
man.
built, but had them shoulders like this.
Look like you still got the hand.
Right.
Sure.
But this
Right.
ain't like the park, man. This ain't the park. That's
No, in front of the Cotton Club. It was Ghetto Olympics in front of the Cotton Club at night. Them motherfuckers had races, man. You ain't gonna beat Lil Ty beat him. Y'all go on out there. I put $50,000 up on Lil Ty right now, nigga.
Fuck that. I got
That's
my
how them
money
niggas
on
used to
Jimmy
be.
Lee.
Right.
Jimmy Lee
He
kicked
ain't
his
gonna be
shoes
Jimmy.
off.
Man, Jimmy beat the police car, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. He ain't gonna beat the, he ain't gonna beat the nigga, beat the police. He beat the motherfucking police car here till you say that motherfucker just stop you from talking.
That's
A police car,
Chicago,
though,
man.
nigga.
Only in Chicago, man. Oh my lord.
Motherfuckers bet, goddamn. I saw
Yeah.
Jordan playing. I ever talk about Jordan played Antoine Walker,
Yeah,
101.
yeah.
That dude,
Antoine Walker.
10,000 a game, I heard.
Man.
When it was over, Jordan was like, get that check out to this bitch.
Only in Chicago.
Jordan used to play niggas for flowers. God damn it, he put up 1,000, you bring him flowers. You had to bring him flowers. You really had to bring the nigga flowers.
Somebody
man.
said send Chris Ash to DeVry.
At least we got to see Darlene's loose talk though. Corey, I'll catch upload on YouTube in a couple hours. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with this stream. B. Scott,
Remember from back in the day?
that motherfucker. Motherfucker. He was making all the money up there. According to damn, I'm blanking on the look. Irritating
You about to
motherfucker.
say somebody's name and then be like, did I say
Not guy.
I heard.
You gonna call and be like, did I say that shit?
I don't give a fuck. Come at me. Give a fuck. I'm here, nigga. We right over here off the 101, nigga. Come see.
Right over here.
All that moist shit up there in the foxhole, I can handle it. 101 shit. And if they whoop me, I'ma still be like, that's all right, nigga. That shit was true, nigga. That was true, though, nigga. Truffle Butter City, nigga. This Candyland, nigga. We always gonna be here talking this shit.
You upping it, nigga?
Right. Jago, you up in the blue.
Oh my God.
We're gonna take a break. Did you want to say?
What he
the
say? What
topic?
he say about that nigga when he was on the horse? This nigga right here.
That nigga up there on that nanny.
Right. He said, what? No, what did the white boy say about him at first? He said he's a free man. Who this nigga right here? Samuel Jackson was a stupid motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Right.
Anyway, we come back, man. We gonna, maybe we can fix this bullshit with this bullshit ass Ustream and shit. God damn it. We just gonna do a little motherfucking YouTube shit. Fuck it. We'll go all YouTube. Fucking with this bullshit. I got my feelings hurt. I read up there somebody say this shit ain't never happened when you was at the Foxhole, Corey.
Ooh, see?
Hey, cause they got them sweet, they got that sweet ass equipment up there. Sweet, get it, sweet, get it.
Oh my God.
Sweet.
Anyway.
Fuck it. 5150, so we'll be back, motherfucker. We're gonna talk about some other shit.
Here.
this shit. Just can't see it yet. Welcome to the back to the 5150 show where me and my man Freeze just walked to the gas station and this lady was laying down naked on the street and her labia was rotten. But that's just the shit I wanted to put up.
Sour.
It was so
Sour. It was pungent.
How close did you and I pull it?
What's that little fish they put on shit? Her labia?
Anchovy.
Oh.
Her labia look anchovy-ish.
That's a good word.
Anchovy-ish.
Her
If
labia
it's not a
was
word, it should be a
anchovy-ish.
word.
Right. That mean it's some
'Cause that captured it.
it's some spoiled shit going up in that motherfucker. I hit her with a rubber though. With a rubber. What a rubber?
You hit anchovy with a rubber.
Get
Yeah.
a rubber and a trash bag. Cut the legs out.
All the men in here to fuck bitches they ain't proud of. Stop looking at me like that. All I gotta do is go back to my daughter mama. I got to explain this bitch every time I tell her. I'm like, this is my daughter mama, but my daughter like 20, so you know what I'm saying, back then. Now, niggas know when you say your daughter like 20, be like, oh, ass all that bullshit. You been let that happen again.
Right.
Boy.
That was a stage.
I whip up. Well, you went on the mic like some ghetto motherfucker.
No, I'm not.
It's the 5150 show though. There's some different shit.
Yeah.
That bullshit ass Ustream got all my homies not able to see the shit. But the show must go on. Somebody say Bobby Lungs look like Whoopi Goldberg pussy.
You know what?
Damn.
Got some good looking pussy then.
Oh,
I don't know, man. I ain't never fucked Whoopi, but I know that pussy look like it got mascara on it.
the heck?
That bitch got mascara, Maybelline pussy. That pussy,
Mascara and cigar ashes.
right?
Oh, my.
Whatever. That bitch pussy look like hamburger meat that been on the stove for a week.